Om Badram Karnebi Shrunuyama Deva Badram Pashem Akshabhirejatra Sthirairangai Stuštavansas Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swastina Indro Vruddashrava Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Starksho Arishtanemi Swastino Brahaspatir Dadhatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We are studying Mandukya Karikas of Govt, and in the first Agama Prakaran, we studied up to 9th mantra last Wednesday. And the context is that in the first 7 mantras, the main Upanishad is over. We have been told what is the truth, how to experience it, in how many steps we shall reach, and the nature of Turiya was described in great detail. But all of us are not able to conceive that, or even if we are able to conceive, but to hold it and try to experience it is beyond our scope. And so, to help us, the Shruti proceeds in telling the secondary Upanishad. Om is taken as a pratika, sound symbol of Brahman. And as the symbol goes, some similarity has to be described between the thing symbolized and the symbol itself. So, in the 8th mantra we were told, So ayam ātman adhyaksharam onkaro adimatram. Pada matra, matrascha pada, akara ukaro, ukaro makara iti. That very ātman, which is nothing but Brahman, adhyaksharam, basing upon the syllables, is Onkar, and will be taking the help of the matras of Onkar. And the Chatushpad Brahman will be, every pada will be equated to a matra from both sides, pada matra, matrascha pada. So that very pad of Brahman is a matra, and matra is the pada. Then only the identity is established. And which are the matras? A, U, and Mo. This was told in the 8th mantra. Now in the 9th mantra, Jagarita sthano, Vaishwanaro, Akaraha, Prathama matra, Aptehe, Adimattvadva, Apnoti havai sarvan kaman, Adishya bhavati ya evam veda. So the Jagarita sthan of the Brahman, which is also called Vaishwanara, is Akar of the Onkar. Akar, which is the first matra. And the similarity is that this Akar pervades all the Vani, all the syllables, all the letters, and that Vaishwanara also pervades all the gross world. And A is the first letter, and Vaishwanara is the first step of experience. So these are the similarities. So you can take that the A is identical with Vaishwanara. And if you meditate like that, thinking of the identity between A and Vaishwanara, then because it is an upasana, so the phala has to be told. And the phala has been told, Apnoti havai sarvan kaman. He gets all the desires fulfilled. Adishya bhavati. And he becomes first in the line. or he who knows it. Here, knowledge means upasana, he who worships like that. Now we read the 10th mantra. Swapnasthana Tejasa Ukaro Dvitiya Matra Utkarshad Ubhayatvad Utkarshati Havai Jnana Santatim Samanascha Bhavati Na Asya Abrahmavit Kule Bhavati Ya Evam Veda. The Swapnasthan, the name of which is Tejasa, is the second syllable of Om, which is U. Now the similarity is that U is superior to Tejasa is superior to Vaishvanara, and U touches both and Ma. Tejasa touches both Vaishvanara and Pragya. So these two are the similarities. And with the similarities, through the similarities, one who feels the identity of the Ukara with Tejasa, he gets these results. Jnana Santati, Utkarshati Evai Jnana Santatim. Santati means continuation. The continuation of his consciousness, continuation of his superior awareness is continuous. It does not break. Samanasya bhavati. And he becomes same to all. He does not quarrel. He does not have some friends and some enemies. So this is the result. One more result is told. Abrahmavit, ignorant, non-knower of Brahman, is not born in his family, in his kula. Now this kula may be father to son, or kula may be guru to sheshya. So his santati or his sheshya parampara, nobody remains unfulfilled. That is the additional result. Shankaracharya is telling us, Swapnasthanas Tejaso Yaha, that Tejasa which has Swapnasthan, Sa Omkarasya Ukaro Dvitiya Matra. In the Omkara, it is Ukar, which is the second sound. Kena Samanyena Ityaha, what is the similarity? Utkarshad. Akarad Utkrishta Iva, he Ukara. So here we have to accept that U is superior than A, because it comes after U. Tatha Tejaso Vishvat. And Tejasa is definitely superior to Vishwa, because the grossness is gone. Second similarity, Ubhayatvad. Akara Makara yor Madhyastha Ukara. Ubhayatvad means it touches both. It is in the center of both A and Ma. Tatha Vishwa Pragya or Madhya Tejaso. So Tejasa is in between Vishwa and Pragya. Ata Ubhaya Bhakta Samanyat. Ubhaya Bhakta of the nature of being touching both is common to both. Vidvat phalam uchyate. So one who meditates like that is called Vidvan, Upasana. His result is shown, Utkarshati havai jnana santatim. Jnana santati, Vijnana santati. Please, in the Hindi translation, make some minor corrections. Utkarshati havai. You should have a full stop or semicolon here. Jnana santatim, this full stop should be removed. Jnana santatim meaning is Vijnana santatim. So in between full stop should not be there. Jnana santatim, Shankar gives the meaning Jnana santatim. Experience. Vardhayati iti artha. Utkarshati means it grows. Vardhayati. Samanah tulyasya mitrapakshasya iva shatrupakshanam api apradvesyo bhavati. So, samana means equal to the party who are his friends and the party who are his enemies. But they do not hate him. He becomes same to all. Abrahmavid asya kule na bhavati ya evam ved. And in his family, Abrahmavid is not born. So, we pass on to 11. Sushupta sthana pragyo makaraha tritiya matra mitehe apiterva minoti hava idam sarvam apitischa bhavati ya evam veda. So, Sushupta sthan is of prajna. He is equivalent to makar, which is the third matra. Similarity is that mitehe, it measures, and apitehe, yani it becomes the dissolution place. Apite, it drinks. So, everything becomes merged in that, and it measures the world. Okay? The result is shown. He measures all this. One who knows this, measures all this and become the layasthan of everything. Shankar explains, Sushupta sthana pragyoya sa omkarasya makara sthitya matra kena samanyena ityaha samanyam idamatra. What is the similarity here? Mitehe mitir manam miyate iva. As if it measures. He vishwatayaso pragyena. Shankar gives an example. That's Prajna. Prajna measures Vishwa and Tejas both. How? Pralaya utpatyoho pravesha nirgamabhyam prasthena iva yavaha. There is a measure for measuring rice or barley. So, Vishwa and Tejas at the time of Pralaya and Utpatti, both of them are from the Prajna. So, Prajna has measured them, how much they are. That means the Jagrat Vishwa and the Swapna Vishwa is measured in our deep sleep. All of them enter deep sleep and come out of deep sleep. Yatha Omkara Samaptau Puna Prayoge cha. So, Om and then again Om. So, Om is repeated. So, when it is starts again, then they are come out. So, O, A, U, Ma, again A, U, Ma. So, A and U go into Ma, and again next A and U come from Ma. Puna prayoge cha pravishya nirgacchati. Omkara samaptau, 1 point. Omkara, Sanskrit grammar. Omkara samaptau pravishya. Puna prayoge cha nirgacchati. In the Omkar finishing, they enter into Ma. And when second Omkar is repeated, they come out of Ma. Eva, like Akaro, Ukaro, Makare. In Makar, they go and come back. Apiterva. Apiti apya eki bhava. Apiti means they become one. Dissolved, one. Omkara ucharane hi antekshara eki bhutau iva akara ukaro. So when we pronounce Om, the and U merge in M. Yatha Vishwa Tejaso Sushupta Kale Prajne. So just like Vishwa and Tejas at, at the advent of deep sleep, they enter into Prajna. Ato va samanyat ekatvam prajnamakarayo. So this is the second similarity why makara is similar to prajna. Vidvat phalamaha. One who meditates like that, his phala is shown. Minoti eva idam sarvam jagad yathatmyam janati iti artha. He measures this whole world means he knows the real nature of the world. That is how measured. Apitischa jagat karanatma bhavati iti artha. And he becomes Ishvara, the jagat karan. Apiti. That means everything dissolves into him, comes out of him, he becomes the Ishvara.
Prajna is equal to Ishwar.
Huh?
Prajna is equal to Ishwar.
Prajna is Ishwar. They are in the further Upanishad, the individual is being said, but once having told Vaishwanara, in the original also, Tejas and Prajna only were told. And we are told that Tejasa of Vaishwanara. So Hiranyagarbha. Prajna of Vaishwanara means Ishwar. So same thing is repeated here, that he becomes Ishwar. One who can meditate, understanding that Ma is equivalent to Prajna or Ishwar. So he becomes Ishwar by this meditation. Atra avantara phalavachanam pradhana sadhana stutyartham. No, all these are called avantara phalas. Not that we are seeking them. We are seeking only Brahman, Turiya. But these avantara phalas are described to tell the effectivity of the real fruit. And real fruit is coming. Now here, Gaudpadas come with his karikas. The remarkable point here is that as he explained the 7 mantras, he is taking the same pains to explain the secondary Upanishad. As the Shruti does not want to leave any sadhaka, Gaudpad also does not want to leave any sadhaka. So you may not be able to conceive like the Uttama Adhikaris. But if you are Manda Adhikari or Madhyam Adhikari, Gaudpad comes to our help. So he has built up karikas for these mantras also. Vishwasyatma vivakshayam adi samanyam utkatam matra sampratipattau syad apti samanyam evacha. When Vishwa has to be equated with a, Vishwasya atva vivakshayam. Desire to describe Vishwa as a. Adi samanyam utkatam. The clear similarity is that both are beginning. Matra sampratipattau, that is equivalent to Matra as Pada. In that respect, they are the first. Apti samanyam evacha. And both are vyapak. That also is a similarity. Shankar says, Vishwasya attvam, akara matratvam, yada vivakshate, tad aditva samanyam uktanyayena utkatam udbhutam drishyate. So as he has told, it becomes very clear that that is the similarity. Iti artha. Atva vivakshayam iti asya vyakhyanam matra sampratipattau iti. So to describe it as a, itself is explained as matra sampratipatti, to make it equivalent to the matra. So matra sampratipattu is not a fresh idea, but to make equivalent to a. That is the meaning. Vishwasya akara matratvam yada sampratipaddate iti artha. So when Vishwa is equated with a, then this happens. Apti samanyameva cha utkatamiti anuvartate cha shabdat. So cha shabda is there, that means that utkatam has to be repeated. So apti samanyam, the pervasiveness also is a samanta. Taijasasya utva vijnana utkarsho drishyate sfutam matra sampratipattau syad ubhayatvam tatha vidam. So Taijasa to be experienced as U, the Utkarsha is clearly seen for Matra Sampratipatta. That means to describe it as U, equivalent, this is clear. And Ubhayatvam also is very clear. Taijasasya Utva Vijnana Ukaratva Vivekshayam Utkarsha Drishyate Sfutam Spashta Ityartha. Sfutam means clear. You know what is Sfutam? The bud becomes the flower. So clear. Sfutam. हिंदी में कहते फूट गया, खुल गया, खिल गया. Shankar says it means spashta. Ubhayatvam cha sfutameva iti purvot sarvam. The other words you take like previous. Makara bhave pragyasya mana samanyam utkatam matra sampratipattau tu laya samanyam eva cha. And prajna is to be equivalent to ma. So mana, measurement is saman in both. And laya is saman in both. So for matra sampratipatti, that means to make it equivalent to ma, both these things are clear. Makaratva pragyasya miti layau utkrashte samanya iti artha. Pragyasya makaratva miti layau utkrashte. Measurement and laya are clear. Similarities. Trishu dhamasu yastulyam samanyam vetti nishchitaha sapujya sarvabhutanam vandaschaiva mahamuni. Govt is adding. One who knows these three padas equivalent to three matras, he becomes like to be worshipped for all beings. Govt is showing some additional results. He becomes Ishwaran. So he becomes an object of worship for all beings. And he becomes fit for salutation also. Puja Vandascha, to be worshipped and to be saluted. Mahamuni, because he becomes a great thinker. Yathokta sthanatraye stulyam uktam samanyam vetti evamev etaditi nishchito yaha sa pujyo vandascha brahmavid loke bhavati. Loke brahmavid. In this world is taken as brahmavid. So three results are shown. Now Govt is telling all three if you know, then what is the result? All three if you know, then you are become a brahmajna. Like. And so people worship you, people salute you.
Knowing that fourth.
Just as he had, after the 6 mantras, he had said that this has indicated the 7. So like that it is there. If you know all the three, then you are gone beyond also. That he makes clear in the next karika. Akaro nayate vishwam ukarasyapi tejasam makarasya punapragyam namatre vidyate gatihi. amatra onkar. When uma is finished, onkar still remains. That is amatra onkar. Onkar without matra. It is called amatra, atimatra, chaturtha matra, ananta matra. So many names are given to that. So, akar takes him to Vishwa, ukar takes him to Tejas, makar takes him to Prajna, and the non-matra onkar, no gati. That means Brahman. No gati, he does not have to go anywhere. He realizes Brahman. यथोक्तै सामान्यैर आत्मपादानां मात्राभिः सह एकत्वं कृत्वा यथोक्तो ओंकारं प्रतिपद्य यो ध्यायति तम. So because three matras are given equivalent to three, one who knows all of them together and meditates, for him this is the result. 111 gives 111 result. All three will not give the summation of the three. All three will go take him beyond. Because he knows the Omkar itself. So this is what Gaudapada has added. Akaro nayati vishwam, nayati means prapayati. Akara alambana omkaram vidvan vaishyanara bhavati ityartha. So one who has taken a as support, that vidvan becomes Vaishyanara. And he takes ukara as support, he becomes Tejasa. He takes cha shabdat nayate iti anuvartate. Shinetu makare. Makarasyapi punah pragyam. Makar takes into prajna. Shinetu makare. When ma is over, bija bhava kshayad. That prajna or Ishwara has bija bhava. That also is gone. Amatra onkare. Then what remains is amatra onkar. Gatirna vidyate kvachiditi artha. He does not have to go anywhere and become something. He becomes Brahman here itself. That is the meaning. That is told in the 12th mantra. Amatras chaturtho avyavaharyaha prapanchopashamaha shivo advaita evam onkara atma eva samishati atma atmana atmanam ya evam veda. So amatra onkar is chaturtha, turiya. Avyavaharya. From the 7th mantra, a few words are brought. Avyavaharya, unrelated. Prapanchopashama, no manifoldness. Shiva, absolute. Advaita, no subject-object. Evam onkara atma eva samvishati. So onkar is atman, there itself he goes into. He does not have to go here and there. He enters here itself. Atmana atmanam, by himself he enters his real self.
Upasana. Through Upasana.
Through Upasana, when we know comprehensively all the three matras and we meditate with all the three matras, then we are meditating on Om only. And Om is Brahman. It has been told that Om is Atma, Om is Brahman. So it is described in a phala way. That is, Shankara had told Avantara phala for Mukhya phala. The Mukhya phala is here. That so, whether it's secondary or primary, the Omkar has the capacity to lead you to Brahman. Even if you conceive and go, then 4 steps you are climbing. But if you know the equivalence, and comprehensively if you know the equivalence, and you meditate on the totality, then it does not remain the totality. It becomes the 4th.
Practically, can you show the Upasana?
Practically now, Yamaraj is telling Nachiketa, Nachiketa feels that reality is transcendent. I am here, how can I reach there? So Yamaraj tells description of Brahman, but he says this is Omkar. So Omkar is given as a ladder to climb up to reality. And it has been described everywhere, in Prashna Upanishad and everywhere, that this Pranava can take a man to Sagun Brahma or Nirgun Brahma as per his capacity. So that is being told here. And that was indicated in the previous by telling that these Avantara Phalas are being told to praise the real Phala. And here the real Phala is told. So, anybody who meditates on Om with the full knowledge or concentrates in the sound of Om. So the sound of Om has the capacity to take us where we are. Sound is available in the gross form to the individual, but he takes him above and above and above. Subtle, subtlest and Brahman. So, Omkar Upasana, though told to the middling and lower adhikaris, final result is same. Now you may say he may go quickly, he may go slowly. What more? Through knowledge, if he proceeds, then he knows everything. Now, through Upasana, one proceeds to show the practical. Read Sri Ramakrishna and his disciples. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, if you love God, it is enough to take you Brahmajna. Again and again he is repeating the same thing. How many times he has repeated? He says, this will give you an intimacy with God. So, he has described in two ways continuously. That after Nirvikal Samadhi, you may have some intimate relation. Or through love, you can have some intimate relation. That is what is being told here. So people with full... Now, one more thing is there, na? In the Gita, it is said that one who does not know this or this or this, but he has full faith in the Guru, he also reaches. So like that, with full faith, if one accepts this, one goes. So, in the final result, there is no difference. He will tell in the Bhashya. Okay? Shankar Bhashya. Amatro, matra yasya nasti swamatro. Omkara, chaturthas turiya atma eva. That amatra Omkar is the fourth. Kevalo, only. Abhidana abhideya rupayor vangmanasayo kshinatvad avyavaharya. Now name and the thing named. Vani and mind. Both become kshin. So kshin means one who goes on repeating Om, his everything, his karma, bhakti, jnana become kshin and he attains Brahman.
Merely by uttering. Merely by uttering Om.
Simply. That is what all Upanishads are telling us.
Not knowing these profound things.
Now take for example, any symbol. Here Om is described. Now when we say worship Thakur, we are worshipping Thakur's photo. But not with the sense that it is a photo, with the full sense that this is Thakur. Such worship will definitely lead us to realize Thakur. If with proper sincerity and full conviction that this is not an image, this is Thakur. Now that is what we lack. In Shivananda Smriti Sangra, You will get so many examples. I want to tell this to all the worshippers or people associated with that worship. Now that image, we should not treat it as an image. It is a living being, and living not as a man, living as God himself. So why will it not lead to the same result? Thakur says, "Add per your bhav, so your labh." And Vishwas is at the mool. So this Vishwas is conveyed here. All the people who have given the duty of worship should not take it as simply another karma. It is a very, very special karma. They have been given a direct means if they have that faith. Some stone or some dust remained in the betel prepared for Thakur. And when Mahapuruji became aware, he started weeping. What have you done? It will hurt Thakur. So, they saw Thakur as living there. Then somebody said, worship is over. He said, can worship be over any time? After worship, did you fan Thakur? You could have chanted sotras. You could have gathered flowers and made malas. So worship never gets over. So these are the direct revelations of the disciples of Thakur. Shashi Maharaj, you know that when that ashes pot was being immersed in Rambabu's house, then they were putting mud over that. He said, "Arey, it is hurting Thakur." So, for these people, he is the supreme Brahman, not ashes or something. And Swamiji used to call it ātman Dabba. And mother, when she came to worship, and that Atmaram Kota was given to her, she went into Samadhi. You know, a big event in Belur Math, in the old shrine room. Mother was given that. And when she went into Samadhi, all the sadhus gathered below the temple and started dancing of joy. Because it was reaffirmed in their faith that Thakur, mother has gone into Samadhi. So, to handle that can send you to Samadhi. So, such is the force of worship. Okay? So, Shankar says, Abhidana abhidaya rupayor vang manasayo kshinatvat. So, the name and object to be named with Vani and mind are already gone in the Amatra. Amatra Omkar is Turiya itself. Because the name and object named are both gone there, dissolved, avyavharya. And that is why it is beyond relation. Prapancha Upashama. So the description is 7th mantra only, no? For Amatra, the description is just 7th mantra. And instead of quoting the whole, he is taken selected verse. Prapancha Upashama. I told you, this is Buddha's bhav. No manifold. Shiva, absolute good, absolute auspiciousness. Advaita, no subject-object, but evam Omkar Atma eva. So Onkar is Atman itself. Samvishati enters into, does not go. Previously it was told, now it is still enters into. Atmana Atmanam, by himself he has entered his own reality. Yeah, evam Veda. If one has this comprehensive idea of the three matras and a matra Onkar is taken as Chaturtha, then this happens. Prapancha Upashama Shiva Advaita Samvrutta. Samvrutta means it has come to this, it has resulted into this. Evam Yathokta Vijnanavata. One who has the experience of this. Prayukta Omkaras Trimatras Tripada Atma Eva. So when he is using Om with the three matras, then it is like the three matras and the amatra is the fourth. Samvishati Atmana Svenaiva. Swam Paramarthikam Atmanam. So Atma enters into Atma means Atma, self, enters into the real self. Paramarthikam Atmanam Yavam Veda. Paramartha Darshi Brahmavid. Tritiyam Bija Bhavam Dagdha. So this Tritiya has Bija. That also gets burned up for this Amatra. Comprehensive and remaining Amatra. That is what Yama is saying, Nachiketa. That is what in the Prashna Upanishad Sadhak is asking. Those who worship Om, Om till the end, what do they get? And the result is called Om itself is Apara Brahma, Om itself is Para Brahma. So they get one of these. So this is the thing. Paramarthadarshi, he has seen the reality. Brahmavid, he has become Brahmajna. Tritiyam Bija Bhavam Dagdva, he has burnt that Bija also. Atmanam Pravishta iti na punarjayate. He is not born again. Clear. Turiyasya abhijatvat. Because he has got the fourth which has no seed. Shankar gives an example. Nai sarpa, rajju sarpayor viveke, rajvam pravishta sarpo, buddhi sanskarat puna purvavat, vivekinam utthasyati. An important thing. Because sometimes you use the word forget, forget. So again, the ignorance will not come like that a question. He says, rope is known as rope, not snake. Then you say, Purva Sanskar is there, again it will come. He said, no. Once you know it is rope, why a snake is seen? Because rope is not known. When rope is known, like previous, for the Veki, this Sarpa will not kage. That is about the real. No. Now here he says, Manda Madhyama Dhyam tu. Manda Madhyama Dhyam. That is what we are up till now describing. Pratipanna Sadhaka Bhavanam. But they are sadhakas. Sanmarga Gaminam. And they are walking on the right path. Sannyasinam. And they have become sannyasis. Matranam Padanam cha Krupta Samanya Vidam. And they have known that matras and padas are identical. Yathavad upasyamano Omkaro. So really they are worshipping Omkar. Brahma Pratipattaya Alambani Bhavati. So for realizing Brahman, it becomes their Alamban, support. Very clearly stated everything. Tatha cha vakshati ashramas trivida Mandukya karika. In the Advaita Prakram, Gautpada has told these things. Yet you are talking no difference, no difference. Then why these three types of ashramas? He said they are walking on the right path, so one day they will come. That is where. So, is it not a great relief to all the sadhakas? Whether we are Uttamadhikaris or Manda Madhyamadhikaris, if we are followers on the right path, then upasana of symbols also leads us to same reality. Here Omkar itself is taken as symbol. But this applies to all the symbols. So Gaudapada's Karika is here.
Question regarding the analogy of rope and snake. You say that after knowing that this is rope, you will never know that this is snake. But the other people also give another analogy, that is crystal and red rose.
That knowing is faith, Vishwas. Because the Guru tells, and because similarity is very weak actually. This is that, this is that. But it has to be taken on faith. That yes, that is why he has repeated. Once that identity is established, and the Amatra Omkar is Brahman itself, so it will lead to the same goal. Thakur said, Jaman bhav taman lav. As per your consciousness or idea, you will get the same result. Vishwas mool. But the Aadhar of everything is your faith. Some equivalent is shown in the Gita, I was telling you. In Gita 13th chapter it is told, Dhyana is the first means, Sankhya is the second means, that Vichar Marga of the Jnanis. Karma is the third means. And one who does not know any of these, but he has firm faith on the Guru's words, so he follows what Guru has said, and he also reaches the goal. And we have taken many examples of that. Shall I repeat one here? When we were in the training center, there was one Prabodh Maharaj, Mahapuruji's disciple. He was the Thakur Bhandari, old man, and short height, bent because of old age, appear very short. And he had 2-3 assistants also. The present, your Sukumar Maharaj was one of his assistants. But in the rainy season, with raincoat, canvas shoes and cap, one hand that small basket, other hand stick for taking the flowers. And he has climbed on the lower branch and plucking the flowers. Now, due to slipperiness of the rainy season, one day he fell down. And a bad nail, rusted nail, entered his feet. So somehow he came to his room and called the doctor. Doctor gave him anti-tetanus injection, dressed, and said, Maharaj, for 3 days don't move. Seeing that, Gambiran Swamiji, the General Secretary, and Bharat Maharaj, Balloon Mutt manager, they came to his room and said, Maharaj, you have trained now, you retire now, you need not work now. He did not utter one word. 3 days he did not leave his room. 4th day, same raincoat, same canvas shoes, and again he is going to pluck flowers. We, training center brahmachari, chased him. And I said, Maharaj, what is this? The big people came and told you don't work. He said mildly, they are not doctors. No? I followed the doctor's advice. 3 days I did not go. Then I have come again. I caught him separately. I said, Maharaj, it's all right that they are not doctors and all that. But now you have become old. He said something I can never forget. Your Swami has no eyes. Why does he take a class every day? Mahapurush Maharaj has told him to take a class every day. Mahapurush Maharaj has told me to serve Thakur, and by that you will get everything. That is the additional sentence. By ete tumar hoy jabe. By that you will, and I am doing that. So I was wondering, no big or small class and anything. And this you will find amongst many disciples of Mahapurush. So what he is telling, so they may not know dhyana or karma, but they have another faculty of firm faith on the Guru's words. So that is telling you. So that is what I am repeating again and again. Don't worry if you are Manda Adhikari or Madhyam Adhikari. If you are Sanmargagami, one day you will reach. Now you say, what is the difference? I told, perhaps you may go quickly, you may take a longer time. I have seen Prabhupada Maharaj again. When I came in 78, he was in Arogya Bhavan. Then he did not grumble at all. Till possible he has done that. No, he is only thinking of Thakur. My Guruji also did not take class till the end. In 71, when his memory slipped, he stopped the class. So, again and again, of course, the difference is there. Mahapurush did not tell my Swami, by this you will attain everything. But that does not matter. So, that is the beauty. And that is why Gaudpadis and Shankar both are so much solicitous for these people. मध्य मध्यम धियां तु प्रतिपन्न साधक भावानां सन्मार्गगामिनां सन्यासीनां मात्राणां पादानां च क्लुप्त सामान्य विदां यथावद उपास्यमान ओंकारो ब्रह्म प्रतिपत्तये आलम्बनी भवति. It becomes the support for realization of Brahma. What more we want? So Gaudpad is adding some karikas. Omkaram padasho vidyat padamatra na samshaya. Omkaram padasho gyatva na kinchidapi chintayet. So he is prescribing certain more things for these upasakas. Omkar. So Omkar has to be known padasho. The padas and matras are same. No samshaya, there should not be any doubt in that. And after knowing Omkar through the padas, na kinchidapi chintayet. Your mind should not go here and there. That is real upasana. यथोक्त सामान्य पादा एवं मात्रा मात्रास्य पादा तस्माद ओंकारम पादशो विद्यात इति अर्थ. So as you have been told, padadar matra, matradar pada, evam onkare jnate. After you know onkar like that, drishtartham adrishtartham va na kinchit prayojanam. So nothing visible, nothing in swarga, you should not think of any other prayojanam. Chintayet. Kritarthatvad ityartha. That should give you the sense of fulfillment. Yunjita pranave chetah pranavo brahma nirbhayam pranave nitya yuktasya na bhayam vidyate kvachit. So the chitta should be joined to pranava. Pranava is Omkar. Omkar is Nirbhaya Brahma. One who is continuously joined to Pranava, no fear exists for him. Yunjita samadhadyat, concentrate. Yatha vyakhyate parmartha rupe pranave. As has been explained, pranava, which is parmartha, real nature. Cheto, mana, mind. Yasmat pranava brahma nirvayam, because pranava itself is nirvaya Brahma. Nahi tatra sada yuktasya bhayam vidyate kvachit. Vidvan na bhiveti kotaschana iti shrute. So Taittiriya has brought that when one knows Brahman, he has no fear. So he says he's like that. One who knows Om has no fear. Pranavo hi aparam brahma, pranavasya parasmrta, apurvo nantaro abhayo, anapara pranavo avya. So this is the hint from Prashna. As per the capacity, we had added those days that if generally the grasthas, if you cannot transcend the subject-object form, then you go up to Saguna Brahma. And if you have the capacity to go beyond subject-object, then it is. So, Pranava itself is Apara Brahma, Pranava is Parabrahma. That is what the wise people have told. Now, about the Parabrahma, you describe nothing before that, nothing after that, nothing outside that, nothing inside that. Pranava is Avyaya Brahma. That is why Gautpada and Shankara has taken so much pains. Pranava parapare brahmani pranava. Paramarthata kshineshu matra padeshu parayava atma brahma iti. If that becomes dissolved, then pranava is parabrahma. Iti na purvam karanamasya vidyate iti apurva. Apurva means there is no karan of this. Na asya antaram bhinna jatiyam kinchid vidyase iti anantara. And there is nothing of other type than Brahman, than Pranava. Tata bhayyam anya navidyate iti abhaya aparam karyam asya navidyate iti anapara. So it does not give any result also. Sabhaya bentro yaja saindava ganavat. Thakur has given the example of a sweet cake. Shankar gives the example of salt cake. Because he was from Kerala, seashore. So salt is salt from inside, outside, everywhere. Saindava Gana, a crystal of salt. No. Sarvasya pranavo hi adir madhyam antastatthaiva cha evami pranavam jnatva virashnute tadanantaram. So Pranava now is not talking of Brahman at all. Pranava is the beginning of everything, Pranava is the madhya of everything, Pranava is the end of everything. In this way, if somebody knows Pranava, then tad anantaram vyashnute. Anantaram Shankara has everywhere said, not nantaram. Immediately at that very point. Vyashnute means he gets it. Adi madhyanta utpatti sthiti pralaya sarvasya eva. Sarvasya utpatti sthiti pralaya maya hasti rajju sarpa magar trishnika swapna divat utpadyamanasya. So utpatti is like the magic. Magic elephant, rajju sarpa, mruga trishnika, like that utpatti. Swapna divat. Utpadyamanasya vedadi prapanchasya yatha mayavi adaya. Akash, etc. is the prapancha. And Mayavi is the magician. So magician is true, nothing else is true. Evami pranama atmanam Mayavi adhisthaniyam. So pranava is in the place of that magician. Jnatva tat kshanadeva tad atma bhavam veshnati ityar. It becomes his self that moment. Pranavam hi ishwaram vidyat sarvasya ridhi sansthitam sarva vyapinam omkaram matva dhiro na shochati. So no pranava to be Ishwar, sitting in the hearts of all and all pervading. If he knows pranava like that, then no shoka comes to him. So he goes on describing the perfection at it. So pranava is Ishwara. सर्व प्राणिजातस्य स्मृति प्रत्ययास्पदे हृदय. What is hृदय? The place of memory and experience for everybody is hृदय. Shantaman is in hृदय, so memory. And experience is always in hृदय. Sitam Ishwaram Pranabam Vidyat. Sarvapinam Vyomavat, like this space. Omkaram Atmanam Asansarinam. So his Atma means asansari. Dhiro Buddhiman Matva Nashochati. Shoka Nimitta Anupapatte, nothing remains the cause of Shoka. Tarati Shokam Atmavid Ityadi Shrutibhyo. In Chandogya it is told, Atmavid goes beyond sorrow. One more. Amatro Ananta Matrasya Dvaitasya Upashama Shivaha Omkaro Vidito Yena Samuni Naitaro Janaha. Amatra or Ananta Matra Dvaitasya Upashama Shiva, that is Omkar. And that Omkar is known by whom? He is the Muni, nobody else. He thinks properly, nobody else. Amatra, Tritiya Omkara. Amatra is Tritiya. Amatra, Turiya Omkara is the Turiya. Miyate Anaya iti Matra Parichitti Sa Ananta Yasya Sa Ananta Matra. So, Matra means measure. You know Matra? One Matra, two Matra, measures. Yeah. So, Ananta Matra. Ananta Matra. Naitavat Tamasya Parichitum Shakyati Itya. Na Etavat. This much you cannot say. That is infinity. Sarva Dvaita Upashamatvad Eva Shiva. Because there is no Dvaita, so it is Shiva. Omkaro Yatha Vyakhato Vidito Yena Sa Paramartha Tattvasya Mananat Muni. Muni is always Mananat. No, he is thinking of the reality. Na itaro jana shastravidapi Shankaracharya. He may be knowing the scriptures, but he is not a Muni, unless he knows this Omkar. So, we have come to the end of Agama Prakaran. Now, what we expect? In the preface, it was told, our present experience is the main enemy. We are not able to transcend. We experience, then how do you say it is wrong? So, in the second chapter, it will be told, experiencing is no criteria of truth. You may experience anything. For that is the second prakara. Okay? So, next Wednesday. Om Badram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Deva Badram Pashyem Akshabhir Yajatra Stirai Rangai Stushtavanshas Tanubi Vyashema Deva Hitam Yadayuhu Swastina Indro Vruddashrava Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Starkyo Arishtanemi Swastino Brahaspatir Dadhatu Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanam.